Okay, so dear Dharma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring attention to this bell sound, and while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the blessed one, the exalted one, the fully enlightened one. So dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, as usual, we'll take few minutes for ourselves to clarify little more deeply why this practice is important for us. Especially, we're living in this information era. More and more information keep coming, and people go behind informations. So one thing that you have to remember, knowledge is important. But if you, whatever the information you collect, if it is not become your knowledge, and if you can't transform that knowledge to wisdom, it's equal to you don't know it. Another thing is, this information is never going to end. It always become new, and it always going to keep coming from 4 directions: east, west, north, south. That is how the news call. This information keep coming from all the 4 directions. And it's not going to be end. Every day it become new. It's going to become more breaking news. So then collecting, it's not going to end. So then what you need to focus? In life, you have to recognize there are certain principles, there are certain wisdom you have to gain, and then you can multiply and you can apply it to each and every direction in your life. Just as example, the base of this all is the change. So once you recognize that change within something, you are capable to apply it to yourself in this very moment. So observing in the present moment, you recognize the change, and in right away, it applies to deeper into your entire life. And that from this moment to, that whatever come to your mind from your past, right away that you recognize the very nature of the change. And whatever come to your mind regarding the future, right away, you know how it's going to change. It's not going to be permanent anything. So this entire universe, even eons by eons to planet, even, if you come with any theory or any method, right away, you know it's not permanent. So that is Dharma. So then Always remember, information is important. Knowledge is important. But recognize the Dharma. Recognize something to be with it. Hold it to something. And always keep as a guidance to your life. So that is very necessary. It can be person to person, different little bit, but most of the time, we all going to end with the very same thing. So when it comes to that, we talk about concentration, awareness. This all needs some kind of practice. Why we need that kind of practice? And the very first level we have to remember, out of the awareness, undisturbed mind, tranquility state, out of one-pointness, we can recognize things as it is. So that is what happened in the very first level. That's mean what we experience in this very moment, we can recognize as it is. So then if someone don't practice this, so how about that person or even ourselves? That whatever that person experience is not the truth. So this is the thing that we have to understand, we have to remember, we all. So far in this life, we came here not because of the truth. So far we came here in this sansaric journey with our survival mood. We try to survive. Even in our last life, when it comes to our death, when we die, why we gain another place? Because we hold it to something to survive. That's why we become. So if you are clinging to, if you are tuning to, if you are looking for truth, your journey not going to be too long. But when it comes to this entire sansaric journey, these all living beings have the very common thing is, we all are running to survive. So think about it. When you're going to end that? In what background, in what situation you're going to end this? You can't end that because you became with that nature. Then how are you going to end that? You live with that nature. You're going to die with that nature. Some people die to survive. So what does that mean? So when they have the intention to survive and they die with that intention, that means behind that, they have kind of like an intention to escape from that and find a security somewhere. So like that, we deeply go behind this. So then we all need to know, we experience this all because of our imperfection. That's why, otherwise we are not here. Otherwise we are not experiencing this anything. We came here because we are not perfect. So then when you see something, when you hear something, when you smell something, when you taste something, when you feel something, when you think something, the very first level you have to remember, you have to be aware, there is some kind of imperfection in you. You are not 100% perfect. So that become a kind of like a wisdom. It kind of like a withdraw from you to kind of like rather than move forward. You know that maybe what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you feel, what you think may be not right. And how you know exactly it is right? Because what we experience in this, around this us, And sometimes the reality is something. Our imagination is something. So we have the always imagination and the reality always different. What we think and what happening is two different things. So then when the time comes for you to get this both together, that itself give the understanding. Otherwise, we all keep looking. So that's why we go behind the information. Nothing wrong with this. We have to understand that is the very nature. So then once we know we are not, while you experiencing even tranquility state, even when you practice meditation, once you know there is some kind of imperfection in you, the very first thing you have to get out of your mind that what if you believe, if you think I am perfect, you have to get out of it. And that not kind of like you give up things. No, then you have to have the intention to get out of that imperfection and fulfill your journey and become perfect. Not to think you are perfect, but you have to have the effort to get out of your imperfection and become perfect. So this is the journey through practice that we develop. So that itself creates a journey. So that is how day by day, that you can become more better, more better, more better. So for that, practicing meditation is one of the important things. Developing your awareness, sati, and having the one pointness, tranquility state is very necessary. But you have to remember, even you get this tranquility state, sometimes for the moment you feel that kind of like you have deeper undisturbed mind, but deeply all the mental formations or the cankers go to sleeping mood and it is there. So that's why that analytical meditation, the vipassana meditation, give a deeper solution for this all, rather than repeating or becoming again and again. Once you develop this analytical meditation, you are capable to get out of it, or the uproot that all the cankers or the mental formations, all the root level of greed, hatred, and the delusion. So then you'd have to develop it step by step. And very beginning, we practice meditation and we develop the awareness, but at the same time, you have to develop the skill yourself to share your life with others. So that is a skill. And sometimes we share our life with the self-centered mind. No, you have to share your life with others with the greater compassion. And really, it should be a help for others. It should not be a kind of like a business, give and take. So that also help you to cultivate your wisdom, practicing generosity in wider level, having the loving kindness, compassion, and sharing your life. Because to share your life, you have to have some kind of understanding about the other person, environment, time and space. And it's kind of like you have to open to somebody to help, otherwise you can't. So for that there is a story. There was a monk practice meditation under a tree in the forest. So on the top of this tree, there was a monkey. And every day this monkey, look, this monk come and practice meditation. So one day what happened, in that tree there was a bird also. One day there was a snake came to eat the bird. So the monk put a stick and then throw it to the snake and send it away. So the monkey saw this. And monkey asked, hey monk, what you did? What you did? Why you did that? No? Let it be like that. You are a monk. So the monk told, no. Helping others also part of meditation. And the monkey just heard it, that's it. And so the monk told this, that rather than allowing others to eat or to kill someone, if we can help others to survive or protect them, and that's a good practice. That's a kind of like a practicing meditation. So the monkey was just, heard it, and then it's a monkey mind, forget it. So then after a while, what happened? One day this monkey went to find some food. And then there was a tiger. Saw this monkey and tried to catch this monkey. And there was no kind of like a big tree, this monkey to climb. And somehow the monkey tried to, run and escape. And now this tiger keeps chasing. So what happened? By the time they both fell down to this quicksand hole. Now they both going down little by little, but still the tiger was trying to catch the monkey. And the monkey suddenly asked, hey, my friend, you don't have a guru? So the tiger didn't care about that, whatever it is. He was trying to get the monkey. But still now, little by little, both going down. And then somehow the tiger was a little bit tired and couldn't get the monkey, and at the same time sinking. And now little bit have the space to breathe and ask, hey, what you told about that guru? What is that? So guru means teacher. So the very meaning of the guru or the master or the teacher, gu means darkness, suffering. Ru means eradicator, remover, uprooter. So whoever help you to get out of your darkness, suffering, and difficulties, and give the wisdom to yourself, so that person, the guru. So this monkey told, so the guru or the teacher is teach us. And the tigers, what they teach? So the monkey told, wisdom. What is the wisdom? So then now this both singing, they have the conversation. And the tiger asked, what is wisdom? The monkey told, help others. How we can do that? Because tiger never knew that. So the monkey told, look, now we both dying, but still you try to catch me. And you are stronger than me. Remember, you're going to die before me. And the tiger was shocked and asked, How it happened? How it is possible? Because I used to kill a lot of strong animals in the jungle. And I used to eat this, that animal, like he used to tell all the names. And the monkey told, that's why you're going to die before me, because you are heavier than me. You're sinking fast. So the tiger was shocked. And then tiger told, okay, give me some wisdom. So the monkey told, see, now you are dying, but still you are trying to eat me. So you are stronger than me. And if you try to use your strength to catch me while you're dying. So if you turn to other side and use your strength to hold something or get out of this, you and me both can survive. So helping others, especially if someone going to die or protect somebody, and giving life is a part of the wisdom. So right away, because tiger doesn't have any options now, right away tiger turned to other side, and there was something and he held it to something. And the monkey jumped to the tiger and both survived. So this same story tell about us. We the same. We get a lot of things towards me, and then we become heavy. And we all are sinking. No one going to survive. Just imagine, within another 200 years, you and me, everybody live in this almost now 8 billion people. No one going to be here within another 200 years. We all going to die. We all shrinking. Day by day in this life's that quicksand hole, we all sinking to death. But still, what we try to do, we try to catch others and eat others, kill others. That's how, at home, sometimes husband, wife, children, parents, neighbors, brothers, sisters, and friends, partners, loved ones, and they giving hard time. It's kind of like the killing others and kind of like the eating. So that's everywhere. But if you try to look into yourself and see how you can get out of this sinking quicksand, sinking hole, and then right away what will happen? It will become help for others also. Otherwise, we all fight, argument, fight each other, person to fight, husband, wife to fight, children to parents fight, brothers, sisters to fight, neighbors fight, villages fight, city, state fight, country to country fight. That's everywhere. So this is not going to end. But still we have to look. Are we going to jump into that fight and keep fighting? Or if you look into little bit, to turn back yourself and look how you can survive, and you build up the bridge to others to cross this quicksand sinking hole. So be a bridge like that. It's difficult sometimes. It takes time. It, it needs some kind of wisdom. It's not going to happen overnight, because helping others is the most difficult part. That's why when we try to help others, end of the day, we get hurt. Why? Because that we are not mastering how to help. Because otherwise, if you are capable to help others in the right way, you're not going to get hurt, because we hold something, we think something, we look for feedback. We need to master little by little. That's why in this practice, generosity is important. It has different stages. You have to master it little by little. But when it comes to meditation, it is just not sitting and practice meditation. Little by little, you have to expand your life. Little by little, you have to expand your awareness with your bodily, verbally, mentally action. How you can do that? It is just not only me, my liberation, me, my freedom, me, my happiness. No. You have to look into others. And sometimes there are very difficult, hard moments come. You have to take a decision. You take that decision with the good heart, thinking about others. So that's why in that way, what happens? So whatever you do as a help will go away. Maybe you forget it, they forget it, it will go away. But you know what happened deeply inside you? You sharpen your wisdom. So sharpening wisdom is kind of like developing wisdom, how to build a ship. Because once you build the ship, and it helps you to sail. And when the very difficult situations come, tornadoes come, winds come, if you build your ship in the right way, you are capable to cross the ocean without getting any difficulty. So developing wisdom give you an opportunity yourself to cross this samsaric journey without shrinking to any difficulty. So when it comes to that building shift, this mechanism of the life ship, one of the major important technique you have to use, helping others. So you practice meditation, and at the same time, you use that knowledge, tranquility mind, analytical mind to help others. So in that way, by the time this everything change. This everything change. And so once you understand that, you're not going to struggle with things. Don't try to change things, because it happened itself. There was a man, he was so mad, and he came to a monk and asked, I want to kill that person. So the monk told, don't worry, that person going to die. You no need to kill. There's no one going to survive here. So that person understood that. So like that, sometimes in our life, we mostly spend our time to struggle to hold this changeable world, but it's not going to happen. So use that analytical wisdom. When you observe deeply, you recognize, you go deeper into yourself and get out of the greed, hatred, and the delusion, and sharpen your wisdom little by little, and strengthen it with the generosity and helping others. And that way, you are capable to to transform yourself, and at the same time, that transformation become a wisdom and help for others also. So think about it and digest it. Take it to kind of like keep it kind of like a dharma to you. Hold it to it. And when everything disappears, hold it to your dharma. Hold it to what you practice. Because things going to go away like that. Knowingly or unknowingly, some will inform, some without informing will disappear from us. Some you will see, you know it's going to happen. Some things will happen without knowing anything. So that's the very nature of it. So we should know that. We are also part of it. But whatever happens, always remember, hold it to what you practice. So then what you practice, make it stronger. So what you then, when it comes to practice, what you need to strong, your wisdom, and how you can strengthen your wisdom, helping others. Rather than giving hard time, rather than eating others, rather than mentally killing others. Some people physically also do, torturing others, and help in many ways. So that then you contribute your life, your part of portion to the humanity. You contribute something to this world, because this world is everything. Even though we are imperfect, even though we are not complete, we still survive because of this world is so good for us. That's what we have to understand. We survive not because of us. We do many kind of, foolish things in our life. We take many wrong turns in our life because we are not capable to see things exactly as it is. We do many mistakes, many wrong things. It's kind of like a very, our mind is kind of like a very garbage can. But still, look, we survive here like this because this world is so good to us. Remember that. And that make you more humble. And then when you have opportunity to do something, do your best. So that way, it become part of your wisdom. It will strengthen you, sharpen you, clear you, strong you. And that way, your journey going to become more and more and meaningful. And your journey going to become more and more comfortable for you and for others. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit. So your right palm on your left and neck head straight in one line and be comfortable with your posture. So scan head to toes yourself and say Suapatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalation, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens to the sensation, recognize it. Do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata cha ammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Imaya dhammanudhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi. Attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam parimunjisami. Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.